Okay, welcome back everyone. Tarkir Dragonstorm. Well, it just came out today. I don't have a lot of cards yet, and I'm thinking I'm in the same boat as a lot of people, so I don't assume that everyone has every rare and every mythic from the set already. So I'm going to play it like most people would play. And I have a little bit of gold and some gems to play around with, so what I'm going to do without spending money... Hold on, let me start my camera. There we go, much better. Without spending money, I'm going to just run limited. And through limited, I can get, well, if I do well, I can make some more gold, I can make some more gems in particular, and keep playing for free. Now, I've already played 2 drafts, and I thought I had pretty good decks, but I just got crushed. So, I think I still have 1 game left from my game earlier. Let's take a look here. No, I do not. So yeah, I didn't do very well. So one thing to think about when you're drafting, and this is pretty important, there's different draft strategies. So you can do Mardu. So Mardu cards, in particular, red, white, black, will have mobilize, and that creates additional tokens, usually whenever you attack. Go wide, tokens blitz, red, white, Jeskai, flurry. So if you cast 2 or more spells in a single turn, that's red, white, and blue. That doesn't happen very often in draft, so I would probably stay away from that unless you are really, really good at draft and you can figure out a lot of instants to cast during your turn or the opponent's turn. Let's see. Teamer, harmonize, cast your spells twice with help of your biggest creatures. That's, you get to cast stuff after it goes to the graveyard, and you can cast it again. Like it says here, leaves the graveyard, fill up your graveyard, then use mobilize or renew and others to get bonuses for cards leaving your graveyard. Sultai, renew, use the power of the graveyard to make your creature stronger. Green-white counters, use counters of any kind, not just +1/+1 counters, to make your creatures impressive in combat. Abzan, white, black, green, endure, your creatures are versatile. Outsize your opponents with +1/+1 counters or outflank them with spirit tokens. That was my last deck that I attempted. Black-white, sacrifice your extra creatures, blah, 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 blah. So think about 3 colors is pretty easy in this set. So think about Abzan, Sultai, Teamer, or Mardu, Jeskai if you're really good. And that's hard to remember. But, okay, let's give it a shot. Yes, I'm going to purchase this item. Wish me luck. This set is all over the place. You can take cards out of those colors, the specific colors I just talked about as well. You don't have to stick with them exactly. There are a lot of cards that you can get different basic cards, land cards from your deck, sorcery cards, and I don't think there's any instances. Sorcery cards to get basic lands from your deck, so you can fix your colors pretty easily. Okay, let's take a look and see what we have here. Black, black, black. This is kind of all in. Creature spells you cast cost 2 less to cast whenever a creature you control enters. If you cast it, destroy that creature, then create a 2/2 black zombie druid creature token. So this is probably not a good card to use in draft. Just not. For one, it's all black, and for another, it just destroys my creature. So, rare land. I played this one on one of my decks. When this creature enters, exile the top card of your library until the end of your next turn. You play that card. That's not too bad, but it's a 2/4 for 4. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, this is the flurry. You gain double strike. When this creature enters endure 2, that puts counters on it. So it'd be a 5/4 for 5. Or you can create another creature, 2/2 creature. It's not a very good hand to start with. I think I'm going to go with that, though. Black has some good removal in this deck, or in this set. Okay, here's the Teamer. Double the power and toughness of target creature you control till end of turn. It then fights up to target creature and opponent controls. It's a sorcery. Instant as additional cost to cast a spell. Sacrifice a creature. Creatures you control gain indestructible until end of turn. And then put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. That's nice. I don't like how you have to sacrifice a creature. That sounds very like a black spell. Sacrifice a token, draw a card. You really have to think about combos here. Here you can search for a basic swamp, forest, or island. Not a bad card. Not the best card either. Just being honest. Here's a removal card. I think we'll go with that, actually. The black destroy target creature, and then I can create 2 1/1 red warrior creature tokens that I sacrifice. I've seen this played against me. Beginning of your end step, return this creature to its owner's hand. Has haste, 2/2 for 1. Distribute 2 +1/+1 counters among 1 or 2 target creatures you control. Creatures you control with counters on them gain vigilance and trample until end of turn. That's not bad. This Twin Bolt's a good spell too. And it's an instant. I think we're going to go with that, actually. If this was an instant, it would be better. War Effort. Whenever you attack, create a 1/1 red warrior, a creature token that's tapped and attacking, sacrifice at the beginning of the next end step. Creatures you control get +1/+0. Was this Abzan? Excuse me. Skirmish, Rhino, Trample. When this creature enters, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. It's a 3/4 for 3. That's not bad. I was playing against a flying deck earlier, and it did really well against me. Just, there's not a lot of reach creatures, it doesn't seem. This one's a dragon. We're all over the place right now. We'll see. We're Naya, which is not one of the combos. Kind of want these rare lands too. Now there's another thing to do. If you don't have all the mythics or mythics or rares, and you just want to get some, and if people aren't picking up the rare lands like this, this is a good way of doing it. Let's see. Destroy target creature. Death touch creature. We'll go with that. That's really good at the piercing exhale. This fixes mana for everything, which is a good thing to have. Beginning of your upkeep, you may exile 2 cards from your graveyard. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. That could get out of hand after a while. This is a really good one. Wish this was an instant. Put 3 +1/+1 counters on target creature you control. You may cast sorcery spells and dragon spells as they had flash. That is amazing. This is also a really good dragon. We're kind of all over the place right now because we're still trying to figure out what color scheme we're gonna get into. I played this earlier. This was actually pretty good. Oh, we're gonna try this. We're gonna try some flyers, I think, if we find the right cards. This monument's pretty nice. That's Abzan. We're not playing black yet. But I could, who knows? This is also a good card to use. It doesn't fly. I wish it did have flying though. We'll go with this. This isn't too bad. You probably have about 1 or 2 creatures, so you get to do an extra 1 or 2 damage for 2. Still learning a lot of the cards. I think I'll take this just because it's a rare, and I won't probably play it. Because again, I don't have all the rares or mythics, so... When this creature enters, look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may put one of those cards back on top of your library, put the rest in your graveyard. Nah. This is a good card. I was playing this earlier. The Stag. It's a 5/2 during your turn. Add 1 mana of any color. Yeah, we'll play that to fix our mana. I wish this went into your hand, but it goes on top of your library. Flying. Let's look into flying. This is really good removal, actually. Blue might be open. My first draft deck, I've only played 2 so far. This was the first rare I got. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, this endures 2, which means I can put 2 +1/+1 counters on it, or create a 2/2 white spirit creature token. When this creature enters, if you cast it, mill 4 cards. When you do, return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's really good. I'm not in those colors at all. 5 damage to target creature without flying. This has flying. When this creature enters, you gain 5 life. This is a pretty good pack. 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker, and you gain 2 life. This is flash and first strike. I mean, I want this dragon. Yeah, I'm going to take this dragon. I want that dragon. I'm ramping a little bit too, which is good. And remember, I said I'm going flying, so we're going to see what we can do. There's a lot of flying creatures when you're talking about dragons, but in my last deck, I didn't have anything. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. This monument I'm probably not going to be playing, but we'll see. It's not worth getting another land. Especially if I'm not going to be playing the colors. Here's the Harmonize. You may cast this card from your graveyard for 4 and a blue. You may tap a creature you control to reduce that cost by X, where X is that creature's power, then exile this spell. You may cast it without paying its mana cost, E or less. This is a pretty good card. When one or more cards leave your graveyard during your turn, create a creature token, renew, exile this card from your graveyard, put 2 +1/+1 counters and flying counter on target creature. I like flying. 4 drop. Yeah. We're going to try it, man. We're going to try everything. The ultimatums are back? I didn't know that. Monocolored cards. Wow. I mean, I already have these cards, so I don't really need it. Draw 2 cards and discard a card. This is a really good one, especially when I'm playing dragons. Tap up 1 target creature, draw a card. 4/4 flyer for 6. Tempest Hawks. Yeah, you need to start early because you can get a lot of these going. I think we take the Roiling Dragonstorm. I don't know why this is a sorcery for 2. Doesn't make any sense. This card is beautiful. Now I can play basically every card I want. That allows me, when this enchantment enters, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Basic land cards, put them on the battlefield tap, then shuffle. When a dragon you control enters, return this enchantment to its owner hand. So, we're on the dragons. We're on the dragons, whatever. Just dragons, dragons, dragons. And my little Salvador kitty cat's here to wish me luck. This one we're probably it's going to go away. Probably. There's a rare land. Dragon. That's a good dragon spell, actually. I have to ramp as much as possible. And I can use the tap part as well. Give me a little extra time. Because I have some expensive cards here. One thing's for sure. I need green. Tap target creature, put 3 stun counters on it, exile the top 2 cards of your library. Nah. Again, this is Dragon Hordes. Did I not get it earlier? No. Get out, Salvador. This is good removal. We need removal to keep us going. So we have Twin Bolt and Molten Exhale. Man, there's a lot of these. That's a good card. Another big dragon. I think we're going to take the land. Beginning of your upkeep, mill 3 cards, and if your library has no cards in it, exile this enchantment and put 5 cards. Wow, that's interesting. Another ramp. And then we're going to need a lot of creatures. Right? We have 9 creatures right now. 5 of which are dragons. So in the last pack... Oh, man. More removal? Removal's good. This is also removal. In a way. I mean, I got this played against me, and I played it last game. And eventually you can actually... Oh, there's a lot of... Nobody's playing red either. Okay. There's a reach creature. A Yeti. Yeah, I guess so. I'm not going to play this card, but it's here. This creature enters, draw a card, and discard a card. Not bad. 4/3 for 3. Or 6. It depends. That's a pretty terrible card. And so is that. Thunder of Unity. Saga. You draw 2 cards and you lose 2 life. And then for the second and third, whenever a creature you control enters this turn, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. If you're playing tokens, this is a good card. Still, you draw 2 cards, which is pretty nice. Probably get that life back on the second and third part. Another Dragon Storm. Do we have any dragons here? Dragons. No. This creates creatures, though. I've used that before. It's a pretty good card. This is also a good card, but this isn't that deck. When this creature enters, it deals 2 damage to any target, and you gain 2 life. If players dealt damage this way, they discard a card. That's pretty good. It costs 5. Target, and this has an omen attached to it. Target creature gets +2 and gains lifelink and hexproof until end of turn. Flying Ward 2. When this creature enters, remove all counters from up to 1 target creature. That's pretty good too. Both of them are good. Both 4/4s for 5. I think I like the omen one better. That's a pretty good card. We want ramp, and we want dragons. Ramp and dragons, ramp and dragons. And removal. Ramp, dragons, removal. It's not a very good dragon in my opinion. We'll take it. We should have taken the land. This is a good card. Search your library for a card named Dragonstorm Globe, blah, 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 blah. This has Reach, Vigilance, and Death Touch. I mean, come on. It's a good creature. Not bad, not bad. I gotta remember what creatures I have. Okay. Yeah, let's give it a shot. How many creatures do we have now? 13? Not bad. Another one of those dragon snipers. When this creature enters, put up to one target non-creature, non-land card from your graveyard on top of your library. Not bad. For 3, potentially? Let's give that a shot. I mean... Okay, I don't know if we're going to play this. This is more... This puts it in my hand. It's not ramp. It slows him down. Another Twin Bolt. 2 damage divided as you choose among 1 or 2 targets. It's a good card. Here's more ramp. We'll take ramp. Let's see. At the very least, we can... No. If anything, we're getting this card. Gotta slow them down. We're basically playing 5 colors here, right? Basically. Plenty of creatures. Do we need another removal card? We already have one of those. I think we do. It's cheap, and we just have to get to our... We just have to get to our dragons. I'm not going to be playing any of these. So, whatever. Yeah. I mean, I didn't do anything that I said at the beginning of this video on how to actually play draft, but that's fine. We'll see how it goes. We're trying things out. Trying things out. And I think we have some pretty good ramp here. I think we can potentially do this. All right. 5. Go down 1 island, go up 1 plains in case something gets discarded. Okay. Let's see. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, excuse me. I like this card. Can I actually ever play it in the harmonized mode? Yeah, it's gonna take a while. So that's good. We're focusing our lands on islands and forests, which it should be, because our removal initially is going to be like Ringing Strike Mastery. That's going to give us time. Dragon Sniper. And then Roamer's Routine. Search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tap, then shuffle. That's for 3. That's good. So we just got to slow them down. Then we have removal, removal, removal. This card kind of sucks, doesn't it? 15 creatures. This one's not bad. 2/3 flying vigilance for, but theoretically 3 or 6, doesn't matter. Another ramp card. It's a human soldier, not a dragon, but still not bad. Flies. This is a good creature. Okay, we saw quite a few cards to get rid of though. To focus on that. This is way too expensive. Is it? 5? It's way too expensive, even with the giving me my mana back. Like, it's very expensive. Yeah, I think we're gonna not do this one. Okay, so we're going dragon. Dragon. So let's see. When we cast this, we want to do it for 6. We have plenty of dragons for 6. This Gold Keeper is actually pretty good too. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard during your turn, exile a creature or create a treasure token. We don't have a lot of renew, but if anything actually beyond this, we have a lot of ramp though. There's more ramp. We just have to slow them down. This is a really good defender. So that makes me wonder, Twin Bolt. Keep it. Keep it. Twin Bolt's much easier to cast than this. Down to 43. 14 creatures. I'm not going to go any lower on creatures. Maybe one more. No, I think we're going to go with this. 43 and 17. So, think of it this way. Whenever you make a 60-card deck, how many lands do you normally put in your deck? On average, is it going to be 24. 24 is 40% of your deck. 40% of your deck is lands. Because 6 times 4 is 24. Whenever you're doing a draft deck, most people put 17 lands with 40 cards. So I'm going to get out the calculator here, but 17 lands with 40 cards. If you want 40%, 40% would be 16 lands. So whenever you're running 17 lands, the average is about 43 cards instead of 40 cards. Does that make sense? Ideally, you want 16 lands, not 17 lands in a draft deck, is what I'm trying to say, if you're doing 40 cards. It always bugged me why most people do it like that. Anyway, we need removal. We have a total of 3 lands that can give us that removal early on in the game. I wonder how important this will be to discard a card. I don't know. We'll keep it. We're going to go with this. 17 and 43. All right. Let's give it a shot. Wish me luck. Okay, of course it gives me 2 lands instead of 3. It's trying to prove me wrong. Okay, if we draw 1 land, we got the Roamer's Routine. What else? We don't have blue yet for the Ringing Strike Mastery, but we might get it early. Do we keep? I think we keep. Those other decks I played against earlier were fast. Very fast decks. That's the only thing that scares me here. Like I'm not going to be fast enough. That's why these cards early on are important. They play in full control. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Okay, what are we looking for? Red? We need double colors of anything. You know, also almost already cast the Gold Keeper. We also need white. So let's get white right now. Let's Defender. Take our time here. I think we'll do this just to give us more time. Ramp even harder. I could do this for my graveyard next turn. The ramping's actually working. I'm pretty happy about that. I should do the Goalkeeper before I do the Roamer's Routine. Tap a creature to reduce its cost? Yes. Oh man, that worked really well. I haven't had a chance to do that yet. That was pretty sweet. Okay, I get all of the colors. You got a tiger, I got a dragon. I'm gonna have more dragons. And I have like 8-9 mana. He could have cast this. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. What did I say? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Let's do that. Alright. This would be a 6-5. Which one do I want? I think I want this one. 1, 2. We're gonna put 2 here. And attack. One, 2. I have enough to cast this again next turn. That's amazing. All right. I might cast sorcery spells and dragon spells as they had flash. Sure. Let's just attack here. See what happens. Okay. And I have removal here if they want to get tricky with something. Okay. Let's do this. You know, I could have of course used my armament dragon to do that as well. Yeah, I'm glad I did this because I don't want those cards. Okay. You got me. You're still dead next turn, right? Okay. I had Ugin the first game I played. The first draft I did. I didn't get to cast him once. Do I ignore Ugin? That's the question.
My plan bears fruit.
I can put 2+1, so it goes up to 6. I can do this for a lot. Question. I'm thinking now. Can we keep gaining 4 life? Let's do this. I don't really want to go after Ugin, but you don't have a lot of chance here, a lot of choices. I think I've played this badly. This is a totally different way of playing Magic. Everything is all over the place.
Open your mind to possibility.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can cast something for 4 from the Nature's Rhythm. Okay. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Let's attack Ugin, see what happens. Okay. He dies. And I die. It's fine. Yes, this is very depressing.
The wise
I have the Elder for this Dragon Sniper.
advice.
Wow, they're really coming back. This is so depressing. Okay, so we want to do 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do this for 4. Cancel. No, because I need that. That's all I got left, huh? I can make him unblockable next turn. That's pretty sweet. So we're going to attack Ugin. You. Okay, so we make you smaller. Okay. Unblockable 5/2 is really good.
My plan bears fruit.
Jeez, oh man. That's depressing. Okay. He got the wrong one.
I'm the master of this world.
Oh, Ugin. Without flying. Okay. So we're gonna make him unblockable. And we're going to do that again next turn.
An unwise.
We have 20 cards, they have 19. I'm not really concerned about their life anymore. I had him down to like 9. Crazy. How many cards have they drawn off of Ugin? So many. Okay. Oh my god. This game's over now. Not necessarily, but it's going to be very difficult. Oh, look at that. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can kill him. Yeah, I think that's what we gotta do. One, two, three, 4. My little 1, 2.
You cannot pierce my scales.
That's very depressing. Game's over. Wow. Man, I wish I would have got my Ugin out when I drafted him. I was doing so well. That's pretty depressing. Ugin wins games. Fact. Next. Next. Okay, 3. That's a good card. Good card. Good card. Okay. I like this hand. Ding. I'm excited to get some of our Dragon Storms out there. Doesn't feel like we played any of them last game. Sure. If you wanna block with your blood flies, go ahead. Delta Bloodflies. Sure. Play your tricks. I don't remember, the cheapest casting dragon I have is 4, I think. So I can get that back. Ooh, that's beautiful. Alright. So we need another green so we can... and black. Okay, now we're set. We have the Nature's Rhythm. Probably should have got 2 greens, but that's okay. Next turn we can cast it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is perfect. That's pretty good. We need to kill that quickly. We need to do this first. Okay. We need the big boy in life. They're gonna have a 3/3 or 4/4. Let's do this one. Alright, we have all the Dragon Storms now. So if we play the Encroaching Dragonstorm again, we get 2 forests. Jesus. I haven't seen that equipment yet. That's pretty nasty. You should do it to yourself. Do it to the marshal. Protection from mono, hexproof from mono. Okay, I can still block. And I'm gonna do that. Do I have 8? Can I do 8 here? Yes, good. Green, green. I think we want our Death Touchers out there. Okay. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. Look at this. This is like a standard deck. They built like a standard deck. This is how my other draft was playing. Like they're just drawing the perfect cards. This should not be. This is like they're playing... They're just getting so lucky. Seriously. I'm not mad. I'm curious of why this is happening to me. I'm just curious. Okay, I go first again at least, and I have a lot of ramp. That's good. Maybe ramp is just worth crap though. Maybe it's not worth anything. Having big dragons is not good enough. You gotta have tricks. Enchantments that give you tricks. Okay, please draw another land. Please draw another land. Ah. This is very depressing. Okay. Poop. Okay. Good. I mean, I just have to stall him, right? Or her? War gloves. My whole purpose here is stalling. And I'm going to draw a land next turn. I have a feeling. I have faith. No, but that's something. Stalling, stalling. I'm gonna draw a land. Good card. Especially with the Goldkeeper out there. If you get cards in your graveyard that have the renew ability and stuff that you can... Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. Okay, so we want... We red. We can start killing some stuff. Yeah. Get that mountain. Oh, you're done next turn, my friend. Done. That's a good card, too. Yep, play them all. Do all your tricks. See all these tricks? There's so many tricks you can do in this set. So many tricks. Do I ramp again? And just let them do their tricks? I think so, because they're not doing a lot of damage to me. They can do 5 this turn. The next turn they'll probably do like 8. It's 13. I'll do down to 7. I'll have 6 mana. What can I do with 6 mana? I could do the Dragonstorm this turn. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Dragonstorm, ramp once, and then Molten Exile. I can do it as flash if I... Yeah. Did they even attack me last turn? They got me for 2. Why didn't they get me for 5? Weird. I'm killing that skimmer. I should kill the Vanguard. You have hexproof? Of course you do. There's people are playing a lot of tricks. A lot of tricks. Okay. Get rid of that. I think that's the best thing to do. And then tap the Kishla next turn. They have a lot of cards. And a lot of land. I'm not really worried about 2 damage. This set is so weird. It's so different. So different than the last set. So different. Maybe that's good. Maybe that's a good thing. We need a little change. Okay. I think I'm going to tap this now. I want to draw a card. I need lands. Not a land, but decent. Okay, can do that. I'm just buying time. Could have untapped him, I think. The goalkeeper. I can't believe I haven't drawn any more lands. This is insane. Jeez. Target opponent exiles a creature they control and their graveyard. Oh, like, jeez, that's very aggressive. Yep. Keep it going. Keep drawing those cards. See, this is amazing. is amazing. Is it because they stuck to their colors? Clearly not. Clearly not. A 4/4, a 4/2, and a 2/2. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I think this is my best choice here. This isn't looking good, though, I have to say. Not looking good. This deck was much faster. If they kill this, I'm just dead. Bye-bye. And that's the video. Again, I have no idea what the hell's going on in this draft. I thought I had a good deck. I thought I did. I think it's quite funny how it played out. Ugin, first deck. First opponent. Second opponent just drew every card they needed. It was like it was playing against a standard deck. In the last deck, they were just fast. Too fast for me. Well, thank you everyone for stopping by and watching my video. And I hope you have a great night. Take care.